It's the wave of the future as opposed to the wave of the past.
When I hear the American Constitution Society, the first thing I think of is hope.
For me, coming into law school, it just opened my eyes to a larger world of scholarship and philosophy.
It introduces you to people you wouldn't meet any other way, and it helps you to really find your place within the legal community.
Founded in 2001 in response to the emergence of an activist conservative legal movement, the American Constitution Society for Law and Policy, ACS, has become a leading progressive voice across the nation, offering a vast array of resources and opportunities for lawyers, law students, and policymakers. With a new administration and outlook in Washington, ACS is increasingly recognized as the organization poised to offer critical resources and insights and to help inform important policy debates and decisions.
The last 8 years were a good time to be in the Federalist Society. Now Washington is changing. Democrats are ascendant, and so is a different legal group, the American Constitution Society.
Part of it, I think, is a constructive effort to build new principles, and part of it is a constructive effort to examine critically some of the tenets that have been put forth by groups like the Federalist Society, and to make clear that they're often open to serious questions.
Originalism isn't a pillar of our constitutional history. It's a talking point. In our narrative, the legal system doesn't exist to help the powerful grow more powerful. It exists to guarantee that every American is entitled to justice.
Providing a progressive view, it's not saying that that should be the only view, but it is desperately needed to provide, I think, balance that is necessary to a real and just justice system.
The American Constitution Society is now a vital part of the lives of over 20,000 lawyers and law students, a place to gather and greet colleagues and friends, and a reliable networking resource for lawyers, students, and academics alike.
You come to these national conventions and you meet people who are great minds in legal academia, people who are great minds, more importantly, on the ground, practitioners, judges. And that's an amazing opportunity to meet these people, to hear them personally, to talk to them. And I think that's going to have an impact on people's futures.
But judicial independence, I think, is a major issue for all courts.
ACS continues to expand its network of chapters, with now more than 200 student and lawyer chapters nationwide. These future leaders count on ACS for a broad range of resources, including 2 books published in 2009 about what the Constitution means and how to interpret it.
For far too long, liberals and progressives and moderates have been defensive about how the Constitution ought to be interpreted.
Keeping Faith with the Constitution, along with the companion volume, are just a few of the many materials ACS publishes, including legal and policy updates and analysis, job listings, and professional development opportunities.
As a law student, I tend to lose touch with the ability to keep up with these cases. There's a lot that come out, so I keep myself informed through the blog and the email updates.
At the core of the ACS experience is a network for students who want to make their voices heard.
It's a community in which it's not just the judges, it's not just the law professors, it's not just lawyers here in Washington, but it's the law students on the ground who have a voice and can dictate for the rest of us what the important issues are.
The issue should be, what are the tools by which we construct the law?
As ACS expands its influence and reach, it continues to provide one of the best and easiest opportunities with which to get involved.
ACS relies on its grassroots leaders to change how it functions as a national organization. This is a strength of the organization. It's not dependent on the leadership inside the Beltway, but at the front lines of the law.
ACS will continue to grow and influence the nation's law and policies because of its diverse and dynamic membership.
There is no better institution that brings together the best and the brightest in the legal profession.
It's a lifeline for a lot of people. It really is the headquarters of action and thought for progressive law students.
Every moment of your life is a choice to accept conditions as they are or take responsibility for changing them.
I tell people that ACS kind of saved my law school career because I don't get it. I don't get how ACS could not be part of your life as a law student.
Our job in ACS is to press for interpretations of the Constitution by elected officials, by courts, by scholars, and by citizens that redeem the document's promise to establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves and our posterity.